nights you got real trade rumors where people are talking about whether the Padres, because they haven't really taken hold of around the corner 500. Names coming up. What would you think about getting traded? You've already been traded once. What do you think about getting traded?
I mean, I'm happy with the Padres, happy with my teammates, the team that we have. Obviously we haven't played up to the expectations that other people have set for us, as well as the expectations we set for ourselves. But as quickly as that losing streak came, a winning streak could come too. So we'll see how the rest of the month shakes out. Obviously, I feel like as long as I'm not on a contract, it's going to be talked about every single year. But it's nothing I can control. So I'm just prepared to do my job. Wherever it may be.
Congrats on being an All-Star.
Thank you.
Philadelphia. Where does this ballpark rank for you, either high or low?
I'd say higher, a little closer to home, being from Pennsylvania. Other side of the state, obviously, you got the Pittsburgh-Philadelphia rivalry in some way, shape, or form. But, being close to home, it feels good. I like it.
Rigo, today, were you thinking anything going into the trade deadline that was a possibility?
There's always possibility. I was talked about 2 years ago, talked about last year, and it ultimately happened. So we're sitting here talking about it again this year. But I was a little surprised, I guess. Just the core that the A's have. I think really good core. And I was excited to be a part of that group as it approached Vegas and everything. But I understand it at the end of the day too. It's business, it's baseball, and they're happy with what they got. Padres are happy with what I've been able to do for them. So I'm just grateful to have the opportunity to compete in the major leagues.
What do you see, Mr. Rod? You mentioned your admiration from watching Duran from afar. You guys probably have the two most electric closer entrances. That's more of a newer thing. First off, how'd you come up with yours, and what do you think of his?
His is awesome. It was sweet in Minnesota, a little different here on a team that's playing really good baseball too. For me though, I was kind of looking for something coming in this year. Not really sure where to go. So the clubhouse guys, they helped me out. They threw it on in spring training. It's like, hey, that sounds pretty good. Let's try it out. And instant hit. So now I'm with it.
I know that in the bullpen it's more about concentrating on the execution and the repetition, but when that music hits and you start walking down those steps, where's your mind go?
The hairs are standing up for sure. Anytime you get to compete, you're excited. We don't get that opportunity every single day. It's not guaranteed tomorrow. Just taking advantage of it and really leaning into the moment, and we got a chance to win a game. So obviously I'm excited.
Thank you.
And you have two Japanese teammates, pitchers. Can I ask you about how you view Darvish?
Darvish is a professor, man. Everything he's been through in his career, he's been through so much, and especially now too, just the injuries and his willingness to still show up and be an exceptional teammate is something I really admire. He's a resource to a lot of guys in that clubhouse, and can't say enough about him. And then Yuki's great too. I love hanging with Yuki down in the bullpen.
So which All-Star here today would you like to have on the Padres as your teammate?
I think Kyle Schwarber, because he's a great hitter, but he's also a phenomenal teammate.
Last but not least, what sound effect does your fastball make?
That sound effect fire makes when it's cracked.
Can you make it?
No, I don't think so. I can't replicate that.
Can you try at least?
I don't know how.
That's pretty good.
It's okay. Yeah. Thanks. I
Thank
appreciate
you
it,
so
guys.
much, Mason.
Thank you.
Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
You've been through the midseason trade thing before. How anxiety-ridden is this next few weeks for teams and players who are sort of on that bubble of you might buy, you might sell? A lot of it depends on how these next few weeks go.
Yeah, I think as baseball players, obviously you hear it and see it, but ultimately we kind of have to focus on today. Tomorrow's not guaranteed, and you show up with the intention and preparation to win a game that day, and you worry about tomorrow when it gets there. There's kind of fruitless to worry about something three weeks away, 4 weeks away, whatever it ends up being. So ultimately, it's out of your hands.
With how muddled that National League playoff picture is right now, what do you expect these next 3 weeks are going to be like, just in terms of teams trying to figure out what they're going to do?
Yeah, it's competitive, and it's all about getting hot at the right time. So, I think you'll see a lot of teams probably adding and going for it because it's anything can happen any given year. You just got to get in.
How did you handle those couple of weeks leading up to the deadline last year before your trade?
kind of the same way as I said, just focus on what I could until it's a reality. There's nothing that I'm going to be able to think about or do that's going to change it or prepare me for it. Just kind of wait and see where the chips fall and adapt.
Is it hard to block out the noise? I'm sure friends and family are telling you everything they're reading and all that.
No, I don't really find it super challenging. I think that part of what allows me to have success is just my approach to everything. Just pretty even keel, pretty grounded, and take whatever challenges, whatever struggles, whatever successes lie ahead when they come, and all I can do is focus on what I can control today.
Your name to the Yankees seems to always be out there. Do you hear that from friends, family? Do they ask you about it?
I guess more last year, but not as much this year. I guess it's the rumors are what they are. The Yankees are a good team, and they're obviously a team that is going to add most years. So I think it's just a compliment in a way that good teams are interested in good players.
Some players will talk to the front office and just ask for a status, ask for where they're leaning. Are you one of those guys, or do you not worry about it?
I kind of just not worry about it. I mean, right now it's like we've kind of said, it's so gray that we kind of have to wait until we come out of the break and see how those 2 weeks go and see if that tells us anything. We could very well be in the same situation we are now, and then it might be a little more of a toss-up. But I think optimistically looking ahead, we're excited about. We ended the first half on a winning series and kind of look to carry that momentum forward.
Player round?
Alternate.
Alternate?
Yeah.
What is your level of, apprehension about next year?
Well, I think it's every player's responsibility to be informed. We, with the Padres, have Jake Cronenworth, who's on the subcommittee, and Nick Pivetta is a great rep. So I feel like the information flow for us is good. I feel fortunate that I'm able to be a part of it and know what's going on, but also get the luxury of focusing on what I need to focus on right now and kind of trust the team that we put in place, the experience they have and the preparation they've done, and kind of worry about it when we get there.
You don't have any opinions on sort of the proposals that have been made so far?
No, I think there kind of really hasn't been serious proposals exchanged. That's kind of to be expected. We didn't really get serious last time till spring training, so kind of hard to negotiate when things aren't, really being taken with good faith right now.
Thank you.
Mason, when it comes to a trade deadline, you've been through this experience before. This is not uncharted waters for you. Mentally, talk me through what that process is like, having to deal with, hey, everything's in upheaval, I could be going somewhere else, and yet kind of still focusing on the task at hand.
Yeah, it's just focused on today, focused on what you can control. We don't get to decide where we go, who we play for, how long we're there. But yeah, I get to control what I can, which is showing up and trying to do my part for the Padres, helping us win games.
What do you think about New York City?
Big city. Can't say I'm a huge big city guy, but storied franchise, a lot of talent there. But yeah, there's a lot of talent in the game, and a lot of teams that would probably love to have me on their team. So I'm happy with the Padres, and hoping that we come out of the break, play some good baseball, and kind of get back in the